Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We are here a little bit late, but we're still here with week number 46 of the hashtag 52 projects. Hashtag 52 project is just a simple project that I find on YouTube and Instagram, Pinterest. I make them up, what have you, that we just do every week. Gives you a sense of accomplishment, and most of them are done from start to finish, including Madden, less than 30 minutes, and most of them are great craft fair projects. So this week we are going to be doing a project by Stampin' Jill. Now I've seen this done a million times, but Stampin' Jill is the one who I watched, and so that's who I'm going to give credit because that's who taught me. So we are doing this super cute box in a card. Isn't that cute? And you can take it off and have a little snack in there, like these things in there, or whatever you want. It's pretty big, so it'll fit. I mean, there's a lot of room still in there. I changed the measurement slightly. Her box top is this little tiny box top. I didn't particularly care for a short top. I wanted that full coverage. So it's really up to you, you know, if you want the ½ inch or you want the full inch. I'm going to show you how to do it with the full inch because that's what I liked, and so that's what I'm going to do. It's very easy. So all you're going to need are 3 pieces of paper, your normal card base, so your 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, just your normal A2 size, which I scored it. Let me go ahead and varnish it. Now you are going to need a thick cardstock for the bottom. I did use the Michaels rose gold paper. It is a little flimsy, but it'll work. I mean, you know, if you're just using these for a quick dinner placemat or, you know, whatever, it'll be fine. See, it holds. You just can't put that much in the box. These things, this chocolate ball things, you know, that's very light, so it'll be fine if you're putting like candy or something in there. It'll be fine. But if you're doing something heavy, you definitely want to use like your 110-pound weight cardstock. Okay. All right. So we have our card base. Now the card base, she used the paper trimmer, and she did a lot of work on the paper trimmer. I'm not going to use the paper trimmer. I'm just going to use my scissors. It's really your preference how you want to do it, but this was her little template. As long as you cut it at 2.5 here, and you know, then 1 inch from the other side, it'll work out. I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. And then you'll also have the option of making your card. If you want your box to sit up taller than the card, obviously you don't want to cut it down to 2 inches or it's going to look like that and you're going to have that big old hole at the bottom. So you really just have to decide if you want your box to go all the way down into your card, then you'll cut it at 2, or if you want it to pop up a little bit, you know, don't cut it at 2. We're going to do this one at 2 because it's easy. So this is how I did it. Okay. I took my ruler and I came in with a pencil at 2.5, made a mark, and then I came down here at 1 inch. I made a mark, and then I just drew a line to 2. I drew a line to 2. I connected it. And then I took my scissors and I cut it out. That is how I did it. I see it's a little crooked. It's not going to really matter. So I cut it like so. That's how I did mine. Easy peasy. You know, you don't got to worry about it. You can go ahead, go in your trimmer. You can go to 2.5. And you can cut it with your trimmer down to 2 on your little trimmer thing over here, you know, then go into 1 and do that. And then it was too much for me, so I just did a ruler and scissors. That was the easiest for me. Okay, now I'm going to need my scoreboard. Okay, so there's my card base. Now you need, for your bottom of your box, you need a 6x6 piece of paper. So here's my 6x6 piece of paper. You're going to score it at 2 inches on all 4 sides. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay? So just 2 inches on all 4 sides. That's all. This side might be easier to see. Okay, so I use the same paper, and I'm going to use the green sides as the lid, so my box is going to be very colorful. This piece of paper measures 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. This is going to make the 1 inch box. If you want the 1/2 inch, then you're going to do 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. Okay, but I wanted the 1 inch, so. All right, so on the 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, you're going to score at 1 inch on all sides. Okay. Or if you want this little tiny one, the 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, you're going to score at 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. Hope that didn't confuse you. If you want to see the original, again, you're going to go to Stampin' Jill. That's her YouTube and her blog. All right, so it doesn't matter what piece we work with. I'm just going to work with the top of the box. You can do the pinwheel method, or you can do the traditional method to close the box. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to do the traditional. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut and miter and cut and miter. Yes, this one I'm doing a little bit quickly because now at the 46th week you should be used to my style and how I do all the boxes. If this is your first time joining us, make sure you watch the other 45 videos, and you'll see the how we do the boxes in a little bit slower motion. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue. If you're using the rose gold paper, or like, the metallic papers, Michael's Metallics, art glitter glue and Barely Art glue, they work perfectly. If you're going to use, if you don't have art glitter glue or Barely Art, I would suggest using square tape, because I tried to use Tombow on it and it didn't stick. So, it's nothing worse than if you give somebody a project and it falls apart. Alright, so there's the lid. It's all done. Now we're going to work on the box. Again, you can do your pinwheel or traditional. Oh, I already started that one. I'm just doing this one traditional. Probably should have did this pinwheel, but it's going to be traditional now. So what I'm doing is cutting out the score line. Okay. And we'll probably have to miter it, I don't know, but for right now we're just going to leave it as is. And just alright. Yeah, pinwheel method probably would have been way easier, because see, I put the glue on the wrong side. Oh well. There we go. It works. Yeah, I forgot to traditional. see which side looks better. I didn't do it on the other box, but it doesn't matter. If somebody notices your box is slightly off, then, well, they just notice it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just get your box closed however you can. This is how I craft. I don't throw it away. You just cover it up, you fix it. Got a little overhang, just gonna clip that off. We don't waste paper. Okay, so my box is done. This is gonna go on top here, like so. If you like a snugger top, you can, you know, instead of making it 4 1/8, you can do like 4 1/16. Here's the difference. I did it on purpose. The 4 1/8 is this box here. The 4 1/16 is this box. So depending on how snug you want your box, that's just what you're gonna make. Okay, but it's really up to you. We all know how to make boxes. I've done probably, you know, half of these projects are boxes, so you guys get the gist. And now open your card base and tuck your box in like so. And just kind of open it up a little bit. This one's being a little wonky, but that's okay. That's because remember when I said I didn't measure correctly, but look, you can barely see it unless you're really looking for that, you know, that one measurement. And then when you open it up, it's going to be super cute. And then you'll obviously just decorate the front however you want. And put your little box in. You can decorate your box by adding, you know, another ribbon, some, what do I have on my desk? You know, you can do like a little cord wrap around. I'm just going to do something really quick so you can just kind of see a decorating idea, something I can undo. Super cute. Put a big old bow, put a pumpkin, put a gnome, whatever you want. It'll be really cute. I hope you guys enjoy this project as much as I did. I hope you check out Stampin' with Jill, or Stamping Jill, excuse me, Stamping Jill. And you make some placeholders. All right, thanks for watching, guys.